to 0 degrees 08 knots.
Roger, Bharat, please take off while you're rolling.
Located in the glass cage dome of these towers, air traffic controllers work 24/7 with the primary aim of not letting aircrafts collide at any given point of time, be it in the air or on the ground. They are responsible for the safe, smooth and efficient flow of air traffic. Stationed at 80 control towers across India, over 2,000 air traffic controllers monitor and control movement of an aircraft from departure to destination, overseeing an intricately complex network of imaginary routes in the air. For the very first time, National Geographic Channel takes you past the no-entry signs at one of India's busiest air traffic controls, inside ATC. Sandeep Saini is one of the tower controllers in Delhi. His job is to instruct aircrafts to land and take off on the runway.
Delhi Tower, speed jet 243, 5 miles, final runway 28.
Speed jet 243, Delhi Tower, runway 28, clear to land, wind 260 degrees, 12 knots. Alpha Kilo 3012, vacate runway via taxiway Delta 1.
Speed jet 243, which has landed, has not vacated the runway yet. Sandeep notices that another flight, Jet Airways 8053, is approaching and is just 6.4 kilometers from touchdown. Seeing how this could escalate into a potentially dangerous situation, he immediately springs into action.
Speed jet 243, confirm you are having any difficulty in vacating the runway.
Speed jet 243, unable to vacate runway, sir, due to both heading problem.
Speed jet 243, roger.
With the approaching flight now only 3.2 kilometers away from touchdown and the runway still not clear, Sandeep has to make a quick decision. Should he allow it to continue approaching, or should he instruct its pilot to pull up and go around for another approach? Sandeep now makes his decision. He instructs the pilot of Jet Airways 8053 to make a go around.
Jet Airways 8053, go around, runway 28, due runway not clear.
Roger, Jet Airways 8053, going around.
Instead of landing, Jet Airways 8053 will now take a circle and then again come for landing when the runway is clear. Technically, this is called a missed approach. Air traffic controllers are prepared for unexpected situations at all times. It is a job where you have to be right 100% of the time, as there are no second chances.
Chennai Tower, 2362, approaching holding part 07 kilo.
Jet Airways 2362, Chennai Tower, good afternoon, report when ready for departure.
Jet Airways 2347, holding short, hold runway 07.
Jet Airways 2347, hold at holding point kilo, due arrival.
Hold at holding point kilo, Jet Airways 2347.
New Delhi's IGI airport is almost like a living organism, pulsating with life.
IGI Airport Delhi handles almost 1,000 movements over a 24-hour period, and to handle these we have 3 sets of runways and an intricate set of taxiways to assist in these movements. As you can see just now, right behind me, an aircraft is taking off from runway 28, while simultaneously another aircraft is lined up on the other runway for departure from runway 29, which is the southernmost runway of IGI Airport.
As planes take off and land on its 3 operational runways, the control tower acts like its brain or master computer, constantly receiving a steady stream of data, processing it and then issuing instructions and other communications to the planes. This plane, Air India 320, is about to begin its nearly 2,000-kilometer journey from Delhi to Chennai. The ATC operations begin with the flight plan. The pilot or airline operations department submits this to the Air Traffic Services Reporting Office or ARO at least 1 hour before the scheduled departure of the plane. At the parking bay, the pilot of Air India 320, Captain Rajiv Roy, is busy with pre-flight checks with Captain Smriti Trehan, his co-pilot. She then calls up clearance delivery for pushback.
Delhi delivery, Air India 320. Requesting clearance for Chennai level requested 320.
India 320 delivery clear to the
ATC clearances are issued through voice communication as well as through digital data link. The departure clearances are alternately delivered digitally through data link directly into the cockpit FMS. Airport terminal information and MET information are also enabled through data link. The primary job of the clearance delivery officer is to allot initial altitude to flights along with the runway. Air India 320 has been allotted runway 29.
Starting to.
Anti-eye.
Off.
Yes,
Is checked.
check.
Set for takeoff.
So check this completed.
Captain Smriti now contacts Ravindra Rana, who is the surface movement controller, whose primary job is to guide the aircraft from parking bay through taxiways till the holding point before the runway.
Ground Air India 320 taxi instructions.
Air India 320 Delhi ground, taxi via Sierra 3 Tango, Zulu 2, hold short of Zulu.
Right, clear.
Clear right?
Yes.
Okay, checking brakes.
After the flight reaches the holding point, Captain Smriti calls up tower controller Deepti Sachin for departure instructions.
Tower Air India 320, good afternoon. Holding short Zulu and Zulu 2 ready for departure.
Since there is an arrival on runway 29, Deepti has asked Air India 320 to hold further. After a brief pause, she clears Air India 320 to take off.
Air India 320 tower, runway 29 clear for takeoff, wind 20 degrees 04 knots.
Air India 320 is finally cleared for takeoff from runway 29. After the plane gets airborne, it continues climbing. Vinita Upadhyay in the approach control instructs the flight till 15,000 feet.
Air India 320 radar, climb to flight level 150.
While instructing other flights that might be around the airport, coming in for landing or taking off simultaneously from the other runways. Now, area control of Delhi takes over from approach control and instructs the flights to climb further.
Air India 320, radar, namaskar, climb flight level 29.
Up to an altitude of 29,000 feet. After reaching the assigned cruising flight level, 37,000 feet, Air India 320 flies horizontally. From there onwards, Delhi Area Control would instruct the flight till it comes under the jurisdiction of Nagpur Area Control.
320 radar identified, maintain flight level 370.
Nagpur airspace has many planes flying at different altitudes and directions. The area controller's job is to maintain the movement of each flight at different levels, besides keeping them separated from each other. After crossing Nagpur Area Control, Air India 320 is taken over by the Chennai Area Control. The controller instructs the flight and makes it descend to various altitudes, simultaneously managing other flights in the same airspace.
Air India 320, request descend.
and 320 descent to flight level 170.
The Chennai approach control's main task is to make Air India 320 further descend to several altitudes. Since there are flights which have taken off from Chennai and couple of them heading towards it, the approach controller carefully disperse the traffic and clear the Air India flight via performance-based navigation standard arrival route, which improves efficiency and safety. Before transferring it to the tower controller at Chennai ATC, approach controller positions the Air India flight to land on runway 07.
Air India 320, turn left heading 160, vectoring for ILS approach, runway 07.
There is a flight scheduled to take off from Chennai. Dhanya Madhavan, the tower controller, instructs the flight to hold at the holding point and clears Air India 320 to land on runway 07.
Air India 320, tower, runway 07, clear to land.
After the aircraft vacates the runway through taxiway Delta,
Air India 320, taxi via Bravo Golf Hotel, Bay 32.
the surface movement controller guides Air India 320 till the parking bay through the taxiway. Chennai ATC is one of the most technologically advanced ATCs in India. A new system of harmonization of upper airspace has been successfully introduced in Chennai, where the upper airspace of all major ATCs in the southern part of India have been clubbed and are now controlled by Chennai ATC. 10 radars for this purpose have been placed at different positions across these areas, hugely contributing to its operational efficiency. After harmonization, an aircraft from Delhi now only contacts Nagpur in between. It almost follows a straight route. ATC India won the prestigious Janes Award in 2012 for its enhanced operational efficiency due to its seamless flow of traffic with increased airspace capacity and better on-time performance of aircrafts, coupled with reduced carbon emission and fuel saving.
This honor has come to us against competition of around 35 good entries world over. So we have been rated the world's best. So this is an honor to us.
Air traffic controllers are under pressure to minimize delays and streamline the traffic in the air at any given time, coordinating the arrival and departure of aircrafts, verifying their progress and position from time to time, communicating with pilots, interacting with other departments. ATCs are constantly multitasking. An ATC has to respond to emergency situations with split-second accuracy. Malkeet Singh, an ATC in Delhi, is handling one such emergency situation. India 403 en route from Mumbai to Delhi with 162 passengers on board is experiencing turbulence at an altitude of 32,000 feet. 162 passengers on board. One ATC is handling the challenge to get this aircraft out of this situation. What would be Malkeet's next instruction? What happens when an aircraft is stuck at 32,000 feet in a bad weather zone? National Geographic channel brings you all this and more on Inside ATC after this short break. An emergency situation is playing out at the Indira Gandhi International Airport, New Delhi. A plane, India 403, en route from Mumbai to Delhi with 162 passengers on board, is experiencing turbulence at an altitude of 32,000 feet. In the hot seat is air traffic controller Malkeet. He takes no time to analyze the situation as he immediately scans the entire traffic hovering in the Delhi airspace on his screen and takes a decision.
India 403 Delhi radar, turn right heading 320, descend to flight level 280.
280 is set, next flight.
Set seatbelts on and motor to ignition.
Check.
Shoulder harness.
Shoulder harness. Check.
Inform cabin crew to be at your station.
Check.
If we are clear of weather, inform ATC please.
Turbulence is an aviation hazard. Whenever an aircraft experiences medium to heavy turbulence, it requests an immediate ascent or descent to a different altitude. After Malkeet monitors the entire traffic at nearby altitudes, India 403 is made to descend safely at 28,000 feet. ATCs are trained extensively to handle such situations accurately at the Civil Aviation Training College in Allahabad, one of the training institutes for air traffic controllers. The training center has a visual simulator with a 360-degree screen on which a virtual airport is created for trainee ATCs like Kaiso. Today, Kaiso is facing one of the toughest challenges so far, an aircraft on fire.
Mayday, 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 Cambridge Tower, Air India 141 request emergency landing due fire in engine number 1.
Air India 141, Cambridge Tower, Roger, Mayday.
In this scene, what we had seen, the controller is being taught how to handle aircraft emergencies, aircraft on fire. The instructor has been acting as a pseudo pilot, and the controller has to react within a split second.
Airspace management is another crucial aspect of an ATC's training and involves intensive radar training. At any given point of time, there are hundreds of flights in the skies, and the effective management of these flights through radar is one of the radar controller's key tasks. Automatic Dependent Surveillance Broadcast, or ADS-B, is a surveillance technology through which ATCs come to know about the position of an aircraft automatically. The ADS-B device in the aircraft transmits its position and other data to ground station, which then processes it and sends it to the controller's workstation. Each of these small moving icons shows the movement of actual aircrafts, their position, identification or call sign, speed and altitude at which a particular aircraft is flying. Communication is one of the most important aspects of the entire ATC operation. VHF or very high frequency transmitters and receivers are used to link controllers and pilots. While coming to land, even in low visibility, ILS sends signals to the aircraft to let the pilot know if the aircraft is following the azimuth or the central line to land safely. Due to its geographical dimensions, ATC India plays a vital role in the management of overall traffic in Southeast Asia, placing it as an important player on the global map of ATCs. With the Arabian Sea on the western side, Bay of Bengal on eastern and Indian Ocean on the southern side, ATC India manages a vast area of oceanic traffic efficiently. Air traffic control is one of the most challenging and stressful jobs with no scope for error. To ensure complacency and fatigue does not creep in, generally no ATC is allowed to work more than a 6-hour shift. To remain alert, they are also advised to take a break after every hour and a half when they are manning their workstations. The future is really exciting, and for ATC, it's really one word: Gagan. Gagan, or GPS-aided geo-augmented navigation, is a state-of-the-art satellite-based augmentation system that provides extremely accurate, continuous GPS signals of excellent integrity. With a coverage area extending from Australia to South Africa, Gagan, once implemented, will switch India from a land-based navigation system over to a more accurate satellite-based GPS system.
Gagan is a major initiative of Airports Authority of India and the Indian Space Research Organization as a joint venture, which is going to redefine the navigational capabilities across the country and also to support the navigation across the globe.
Night for Air Traffic Control India comes gently. As these officers end their shift, another group is waiting to take their place. There is an intangible yet real emotional bond ATCs share with the people inside the migrating machines they steer. ATC India never sleeps, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Its dedicated professionals work continuously round the clock with a clear goal that is awe-inspiring.
They are the directors for our life, and whatever they pass on to us, we just follow us.
For ATC India, the sky really is not the limit.